2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Nets. Perhaps the most skilled scorer in the game today. James Harden just can't be guarded. His offense will be on display soon as they get primed for action at Staples Center. Nets, Lakers, coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Paul Millsap. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, they've got Anthony Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the 4. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Pass to Ellington. Kicks to Carmelo. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Lock at 6. Here's Anthony. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Count it. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board for the Lakers.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
LeBron against KD. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
Irving, good. Irving's got 5 now.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish.
Wow, hammering it in.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Millsap kicks to KD. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Trying to get open, it's Davis.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about the need to be tough with KD, physically and mentally. Coach said, we understand he's going to go on runs, even against tight defense. We can't get down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other end as a result. We'll see if they can maintain that even keel throughout the game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's Westbrook. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The kick out to LeBron. They need this. And the rejection by Harden. And Davis puts it in. Here is Harden. Outside Irving. It's over Ellington, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 9 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And a wide open look for James. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Davis finds Anthony. The tray. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, guys, looking at Miller's career, he turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's James. He has 5. Here's Westbrook. Connects on the 9-footer.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Outside Irving. Offensive rebound, Nets. Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Blake Griffin hits them both. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. The 3 from LeBron sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got 8.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
Lakers trail by 9. He kicks to Ellington. Count it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
KD passes to Irving. Irving double team. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
James outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And finished off by KD.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Here's James. Connects on the foul line jumper.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nets lead by 15. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Anthony out there with Howard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And there's Monk. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Rondo scanning the floor. And Griffin sends it back. And they get it back. Howard, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden dishes to Durant. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Howard with it. And here's Anthony from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 6 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Passes it to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 18.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And then for Brooklyn, Paul Millsap's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Mills. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Anthony. Durant, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The free throw drops for Rondo. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Over to the wing. Monk kicks to LeBron. Upside Rondo. Nets leading by 14. And Durant, here we go. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
James in the post. Harris is there. And James throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. KD against Anthony. To the inside. Millsap. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists in the game.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Here's LeBron. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Free throw good, LeBron. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside, KD. Pass to Harris from deep. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. KD against Anthony. Durant kicks to Mills. Back to KD. Brown outside. Outside for Millsap. 4 on the shot clock. Now here's Westbrook, covered by Mills. Back to James. Over Harris. Drops it in from 14 feet away. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anthony against KD. Millsap passes to KD. Shot from the top of the key. The shot, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 5 assists. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest?
Yes.
No. He's just another level of player at that position with the ball.
You said no. Did you forget about Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, and Steph Curry? Listen, Kyrie Irving's a guy you can always compare them to. Don't say no.
Okay.
Like those guys don't exist.
All right, my bad. You're right.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
This guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Griffin, and it's Irving in at the 2.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And James throws it down.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Here is Harden. Outside Irving. From past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ellington from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Ellington's got 5 points so far.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Pass to Millsap. And here is Irving. 11 points in the game. It's Durant on the wing. Covered by LeBron. From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Lakers trail by 8. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. That one goes in. He has 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
To the paint. Outside for Millsap. Now the pass to Harden. Durant against James. From about 16, KD with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range, because that is money in the bank.
Here's James, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Harden. 17 points in the game.
Tight D.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And stolen by James. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Westbrook's got 8 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Pass to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Here's Davis, and he drops it in from the low post.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden against Westbrook. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Nets for 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Howard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Howard's got his second bucket.
Well, not much else the defense can do. They contest with authority, but that is the determination of Dwight Howard. Nice play.
Harden, that's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Westbrook surveying the D. Outside, Davis. No good on the 3. Brooklyn leading by 6. Left side, Irving. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 15.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
LeBron outside. 1:32 left to play in the third. Howard finds James. Good on the bucket.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Westbrook against Harden. It's Durant on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over James. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
LeBron against Durant. Outside Westbrook. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. That's good from Westbrook.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
With the shot, Irving can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Anthony Davis.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
KD against Davis. Now here's Durant. Over Davis. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Mills. Anthony against Durant. The dish to Harden. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Left side Westbrook. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, the offensive arsenal seems to be never-ending for Russell Westbrook. He's capable of draining any shot anywhere.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Millsap. Nets passing it around. The wide open look for Durant. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for KD. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And they call an illegal screen here.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Brooklyn leading by 3. KD with it. From the line, again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Timeout called the Lakers. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Anthony kicks to Ellington. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Westbrook. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. First free throw is good. Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. And both free throws good for Mills.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Harden. Westbrook with the block.
Oh my goodness, Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Davis, the pass to Carmelo. That one good for 2.
You know, that's one thing Melo has always been able to do. Use his strength to overpower you and get the advantage.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now Harden. It's Durant on the wing. The pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Outside Durant. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. KD's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from LeBron. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Left side, Durant. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Fades back and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Ellington, the pass to James. Stolen by Durant. Bucket is good. Durant's got 31.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Millsap passes to Harden. Left side, KD. And stolen by James. Here's Westbrook. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 7. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Back to Irving. Kicks it to Millsap. A shot by Harden, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. And Davis wide open. He shoots, and again, no good by the Lakers. Outside Irving. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.